Hello, Internet folk, and in particular, hello to tabletop gamers, and hello to members of the TiddlyWiki community. I want to share with you a little project that I'm working on. Uh, I enjoy tabletop games, board games, card games, you name it. And I enjoy math, but I do not enjoy doing math at the end of a board game to try to figure out the scores and figure out who won. I that just I've had enough brain burning going on during the game that I don't want to be doing some math at the end of it. I'm also a huge fan of this little project called TiddlyWiki, which is, well, if you know Wikipedia, a wiki. Same kind of deal, except that it's a personal wiki that's all in one single file. Everything. Everything about it, everything you created in it. So I decided, well, here's a fun little project. I'm going to put together what I'm calling a game night scorekeeper. So that way, at the end of a game, I can use this TiddlyWiki to go add up all of the numbers, put all of the numbers in, and have it calculate the total score for me. But it's also something that can be useful for the score sheets themselves. But every score sheet I enter is a log about a game played. So this will be a database of game playthrough logs. It's going to be a database of my games inventory and characteristics about those games. And it's also going to be a place where I can keep track of my gamers circle, right? The people I like to play games with. Anyway, let's take a peek at what I have so far. Is very early going, and I've only got one game set up with a score sheet, although I do have a nice little games collection set up, slowly but surely. But I only have one game set up for scoring. And here's a game I played just a couple days ago, and I figure the best thing to do is to just show you the score sheet for that. So a game I played on March 23rd, I played against an AI opponent. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to say his name right, but Marek Kolkun. Anyway, this fella shared, I say fella, this person shared a solo player rules variant for Jaipur, and it's really awesome. So anyway, I played this game against the AI opponent, and here's how the game went. The game is played in 3 rounds. If you're not familiar with Jaipur, I'll add a link over to BGG Games, and you can go do your own research about it. Wonderful game. Wonderful card game. And in each round, you collect cards, and you trade your cards in for what are called goods tokens. And there are camel cards, and there's various ways of making points. And the game is played possibly over 3 rounds. It's whoever wins 2 out of 3 rounds wins the game. And so I played a game, and I in the first round I got 4 camel cards, but the AI opponent had 6 camel cards, and because the AI opponent had more camel cards, the AI opponent got the camel bonus worth 5 points, or 5 rupees. And then, there's the diamond goods, and I got 2 tokens worth 7 rupees each. The AI opponent got 3 5 rupee tokens, etc., etc. Now, what's nice about this, even though it's pretty easy to do the math, if you set up all your tokens in piles of, let's say, 10 rupees, I enjoy this because I get to see how the game went. What tokens I got, how many I got. Anyway, I wound up winning the first round. Good for me. And then the second round, I won that one too. And by winning the 2 rounds, I won the game. I played a third round just to make sure that all of this works. And by my math, it seems to work. And so here's how the third round went, and here's the total score of all 3 rounds put together. And this is exactly what I want. It's something that does the math for me and something I can save for posterity. So I can keep looking this up. Anyway, so it's a little project that I hope to have a whole bunch of board games set up so I can use this TiddlyWiki instance for my score sheets for all my games. If it's something that interests you, please follow the links. What I'll do is I will add a link below this video to my blog, to a blog entry that includes all of the links to all of the things that you might be interested in, including a link to this TiddlyWiki product site, a link to the community's forum, so you can go read up a little bit about it or ask questions if you like, and a link to Jaipur. And I'm going to stop right there. Just so you're aware, if you are not a TiddlyWiki user, know that you can go to this link that I'll add to my blog. You can play around with this all you want. You don't have to worry about breaking anything, because you can't. This doesn't alter the content that's stored on the server. When you access this page, it puts a copy of this TiddlyWiki in your browser, but whatever changes you're making here, you're making it to your copy that's in your browser. It never gets sent back to the server. So you can't alter any of my stuff. You can't alter what's on that server. That TiddlyWiki will stay as it is until I change it via other means. That said, if you put some content in there that you do want to keep for posterity, you'll want to click on that save button. And that save button, it's actually really a download button. What it does, it downloads the contents, everything that's inside this web browser page or browser tab, downloads it as a file to your hard drive or your USB thumb drive or an SD card, to whatever local device you've got, or even to Google Drive or some other online storage. And now you've got your own copy that you can use however you like. You can change it however you like. You can modify it as you like. Okay, but I'm not going to get into showing how to use TiddlyWiki. You'll have to figure that out on your own. Anyway, if this is a project that interests you, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the blog that I'll have the link down below this video. And eventually, maybe I'll have some games in there that you want to use this for scorekeeping. Okay. Anyway, cheers.